What is up, guys? It's Cryptic Boss here, bringing you another Lost Ark video, and this is the first video on my channel in the year 2023. So happy New Year's to everyone, even though it's like 7th of January. Today we are going to be talking about DEATHBLADE, specifically remaining energy, because if you watched my latest video, the last video that was, I posted a video about remaining energy books being extremely cheap and how you should buy them right now. When I say right now, what I meant was during the time of the video, which was about, I think, 3 or 2 weeks ago. However, today we got a major buff for remaining energy DEATHBLADE mains. I know it sounds amazing right now. Let me tell you guys something. I had no idea that remaining energy was going to get buffed. If you watched my last video, all I talked about was how they were extremely cheap when it came to the legendary remaining energy books. They were only going for about 3,000 gold, whereas Surge was going for like 11 or 12,000 gold in NA East. I'm assuming in NA West it's a little different, probably even more expensive. Don't know the economy over there, but for NA East, the difference was enormous. It was crazy. And so what I did was I actually went on and bought all the remaining energy books. Even though I already had a 5x3 setup, I still decided to buy the books because that would allow me to get some more spec on my accessories, since classic accessories are way more expensive. So I could kind of like, save money and get something of a higher quality having the legendary books for remaining energy. But let me tell you guys about the major buff we got for remaining energy. So I'm going to pull up the patch notes right here. So first of all, sorry for the flashbang. I am going to leave the link to this whole website down below in the description because it encompasses all the changes that are coming in the near future in our version. We're specifically looking at the remaining energy changes. There's a couple changes over here that aren't so significant, but the main thing is the engraving change over here. Now, there's two ways to play remaining energy. There's two builds. You either run remaining energy at level 1 or at level 3, which is what I personally like to do. The movement and attack speed are the same, right? They used to be 6%, 9%, and 12%, depending on how much your remaining energy level is and what bubble you pop it at. But the attack power is what got changed. So you'll see a lot of numbers over here that may seem a little confusing. At 8, 10, 12, then we got 16, 20, 24, then we got 25, 30, 36. Now, the way to understand this is they're basically talking about remaining energy level 1. Also, the bubble you pop it at. There's 3 bubbles. You should pop it at the max bubbles. So we're only going to be looking at 3 bubble bursts. I think it'll be better if I show you in the game. It's a little easier to understand. So here's remaining energy, and if you look at level 1, we look at the attack power. It goes from 8%, which is 1 bubble, then 16% at bubble 2. At 3 bubbles, which you should always pop your burst on, is 25%. So that's the number you want to focus on. Remaining energy level 1, you're going to get a 25% increase in attack power, and at level 3 remaining energy, that number is at 36%. So it is an increase of 11%. If you are running a remaining energy at level 1, you're going to be popping a 25% attack power buff, as opposed to level 3 remaining energy, you get a 36% buff and attack power, which is an 11% difference. However, with the new changes, these numbers have been buffed even more. So I'm going to pull it up again right over here. Once again, you should be pressing your Z skill or whatever button you're going to be pressing to pop the bubbles at only 3 bubbles, right? So you want to fill up your gauge to the max and then pop it. The number is going to be at remaining energy level 1, 12%. This went all the way up to 16%, right? It is only a 4% increase, so not so significant, but it is a buff. However, if you're running remaining energy at level 3 and you pop a max bubble burst, it goes from 36% to 48%. That is quite a big increase, right? It is an increase of about, I think, 12, if I'm not wrong. It's a 12% increase, but the difference between 48 and 16 is quite huge, right? Going from remaining energy level 1 to level 3. It's insane. So, personal opinion, I would say go for remaining energy level 3. It looks more and more viable than before. But overall, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is quite a big change coming for remaining energy. I never really cared about having the big numbers, right? That's why I didn't really like Surge that much, because remaining energy just kind of makes you feel like you're a ninja. You're so fast. The mobility is crazy. I like, having a spammier build and just, being able to reposition behind the boss with lower cooldowns. It's just really fun to me. This is the setup that I'm rocking. We have a 5x3 remaining energy setup. Got Grudge, Supercharge, Ambush Master, remaining energy, and Adrenaline. I do have my books at level 12, which means all the legendary books have been collected. But if we were to go to the marketplace and see the prices now, they used to be 3,000 gold, and as of today, they are 6 2.1k. In fact, they even went up to 8,000 gold. For those of you who listened to my advice in the last video, you probably are just chilling, or the happiest Deathblade remaining energy mains ever. For those of you who did not, I would still say it's very worth it to give remaining energy a shot. Personally, it is one of the most fun specs in the game for me. I do prefer remaining energy over surge. I do want to see what the difference is going to be in the damage now that remaining energy got buffed, because surge was always doing more damage. But then again, if you're not a meta slave, then give remaining energy a shot. It's an amazing, beautiful engraving. And for those of you who are in my comments still arguing about remaining energy or surge, it does not matter what does more damage in this game, okay? You will have a much better time if you just pick a class and a spec that you personally enjoy, because these randoms are not paying for your class books. They're not paying for your build. They're not gonna help you build a class and, you know, make you have fun and invite you to their groups. It's all gonna be you. It's your character at the end of the day. All you can do is just look at the possibilities and try things and just see what fits your own playstyle. And I say this because I swear I woke up this morning and I got a notification from YouTube, and I checked the comment section, and some random person replied to a random comment of someone else in my video, and he simply said remaining energy is awful. I could not believe how stupid of a comment that was. It really doesn't matter. Remaining energy is an insane engraving. It's extremely fun. It does a lot of damage. I always get MVP on it as well. Surge is also an amazing engraving too. If you want to see big chunky numbers, then you gotta go surge. However, once again, I prefer the mobility and the fast playstyle of remaining energy, and that is why I go with remaining energy. But enough of that. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like down below. Comment what you're gonna be doing with your Deathblade. If you're gonna still be playing surge, are you gonna switch over to remaining energy, or are you gonna give remaining energy a shot? Or if you did watch my last video and managed to cop all the remaining energy books, let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna go live right after I post this video, so if you want to see that, check me live on twitch.tv/boss. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.